Welcome back to the Cronkite Sports Report. I'm Ryan Blank. Las Vegas police are investigating an incident between a fan and Arizona Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray from last Sunday. A report confirmed that a battery complaint was made at the stadium following the game. Murray was not named in the report, but an investigation is underway. Video circulating on social media shows a fan reaching over the front row and hitting Murray in the face as he celebrated with fans. The Las Vegas Police Department has not provided an update yet on the investigation. Former Arizona Coyote Keith Yandle announced his retirement after playing 1,109 games in the National Hockey League. Yandle was drafted in the 4th round of the 2005 draft and spent 9 seasons with the Coyotes. In that time, he played 558 games, tallying over 300 points, and he was on the All-Star team for 4 seasons in a row. Yandle also currently holds the NHL Ironman record with over 980 consecutive games played. Arizona State women's soccer won their 3rd match in a row against Toledo on Sunday, as one Sun Devil player continues to set a new standard. Nicole Douglas was named the Pac-12 Offensive Player of the Week for her performance in wins over Grambling State and Toledo. Douglas scored four goals in the 2 matches, including a first-half hat-trick against Grambling State, which set a new school record for goals, points, and game-winning goals in a career. Douglas now has 9 goals on the season and is enjoying a stretch of 28 goals scored in her last 26 games played. ASU football practiced today for the first time since Herm Edwards relinquished his duties as head coach. Sean Aguano, who was named the interim head coach, will have just a couple of days to make his imprint on the team ahead of the Sun Devils' first Pac-12 game on Saturday. ASU hosts 13th-ranked Utah in Tempe, and Aguano, who was most recently the running backs coach, will need to get an extra spark from the Sun Devil offense. Aguano talked about his relationship with his running backs and stressed the importance of accountability from his leaders on the ground.
I want to make sure that I keep that relationship with that running back because they're a special group of guys that help us win football games. And I asked them last night, I called each one of them and asked them last night, I need their help. And they was like, Coach, we're all in. And so I know that they got our back, and I for sure got their back.
Finally, tonight, we introduce you to one of Arizona's football coaches who has been an inspiration on his players and fellow coaches. Cronkite News reporter Ashley Engel went to Wickenburg High School to meet the coach who is making a huge impact.
In a town northwest of Phoenix off the 60, defensive assistant coach Carter Crossland comes to Wickenburg High School to be an inspiration to both coaches and athletes.
If I can be that positive impact and that role model for somebody, I definitely want to keep doing that and make sure I'm always keeping myself right.
Coach Carter is not like the other coaches physically, as he was born without arms or legs. He travels daily in his electric wheelchair from his home across town to the high school practice field.
This is me. This is who I am. This is what I do.
Crossland is there for the same reason as all the players and coaches, for the love of football.
It's just such a great sport. You can learn so many lessons in football that I use every day.
After moving to Wickenburg a year ago, Crossland has inspired many at Wickenburg High School, the town of Wickenburg, and across some parts of the state of Arizona.
It just shows that I'm gifted. I have arms and legs, and he has that. I'm gifted that I have it, and I should use my power to use all of that I can do to use what I have and I'm gifted with.
Coach Carter coming out coaching rain or shine doesn't stop him from living his life to the fullest. In fact, he urges everyone to not take life for granted, as we all have more similarities than differences.
Everybody's got their challenges. Everybody has their stories. You know, some people's challenges are a little more obvious than others. That way we're kind of portrayed to be, I think.
With his goal of becoming a head coach one day, Coach Crossland enjoys mentoring players daily, watching them grow into young men.
That's kind of my focus right now, is to try to learn everything and the behind-the-scenes stuff too. So when that opportunity comes, I'm ready.
Players and coaches enjoy having Coach Carter out on the field, as they feel football wouldn't be the same without his positive spirit and determination to the game.
I love having him out here. He brings the moral of everybody up. He's really funny to be around. He never quits, never says he can't do anything. He just never stops. He's always going.
And Crossland will continue to keep going no matter the circumstances. In Wickenburg, Ashley Engel, Cronkite News.
That's it for today's Cronkite Sports Report. Back to you, Carolina.